Good. Good. Hello. Hello, people. How you doing? It's been one of those days. Milanoir, welcome in. How are you today? Hope you've had a more relaxing day than I. Although, saying that, it's a Tuesday, and you were possibly at work. Probably means you did not have a more relaxing day. Shame. I'll tell you what I've been doing today, and why I'm sort of all over the place. I'm kind of like... sort of like in that Malcolm in the Middle opening bit. Malcolm in the Middle. I'm going to pull it up. What's his name? Hank? No, it's not Hank. Hal fixing a light bulb. That's it. That's the bit. You know what? This will put it in words better than I ever could. What is this quality? It's 480p, and that's the maximum. Well, let's take a look. Be okay, mate. I was working, but I love my job, so it's fine. One problem after another. Yeah, this is it. You know the bit. You know the bit. This has been me today. Oh, goes to fix the light bulb, but turns out the shelf is broken. Alright, well, let's go find a screwdriver. Ah! The drawer is squeaky. Needs to go get some WD-40. The WD-40 is empty. Oh no! Guess we're gonna go to the store. Goes to the store, the car doesn't want to start.
Al, can you replace that light bulb in the kitchen?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Yeah. So that's been me today. Oh. Lots of chores. Lots of things one after the other. I do try, since I realize that I am really bad at like just bouncing between tasks, I do try to finish the task that I'm doing before bouncing to the next one. But sometimes I do weigh it up in my mind. I'm like, okay, will this new task that I've just discovered take more time than the task that I'm currently doing? If yes, I will finish the task I'm currently doing. If no, if it'll only take, a minute, a shorter amount of time, I will do that first and then go back to the task that I started previously. Yeah. So, just to clarify with it, today I woke up. This is going to be my daily. I'm going to fill you in on what I've been up to today. I woke up and I was like, okay, it's pretty late in the day. It's like 9 o'clock, 9:30 maybe. I should wake up and then head to the gym. So I did, but then I was like, well, actually, before I head to the gym, I'll throw in some laundry to be washed so that when I get back from the gym, it'll be done. Did that, threw in some laundry. I'm going to definitely forget some stuff that I've done as well. Headed to the gym. Was at the gym for like an hour. After the gym, I was like, well, I'm already out. I may as well do some grocery shopping. Did some grocery shopping. That took another hour or so. Walked back home with said groceries. And then I was putting my stuff away, the groceries, when I got home. And I was like, wait. All this stuff that I just bought, I may as well like empty the practically finished stuff that I already had, like coffee, like instant coffee or hot chocolate, that kind of stuff.
You're back.
The packages of the new stuff that I bought so that then I can get rid of all of the old packages that are now empty. Kitayami, hello. 9:30 a.m. being late. Who calls that late? Well, it's kind of saving face. It was more so like 10:30. By the time I got up and actually left, it was definitely 10:30, 11. Hello, Robson. Bouncing between streams today? How you doing? And how are you, Kitty? Anyway, so back to the story. So then I was going through like a whole bunch of stuff. I must have gotten rid of 5, 6 maybe even 7 different jars and bottles and other bits and pieces that I could empty one container into another. But when I did that, I realized that the bins needed taking out. They were all full up, and people were just, because I got housemates, people were just piling stuff on the side. So I was like, oh, well, I mean, okay. So I took the bins out, which is the whole thing because I'm quite high up. I'm like 6 floors up. So it's this whole thing, taking the bins out. Granted, I do have an elevator, but I've been trying to use the elevator less so that I can burn more calories because I'm a big tubby boy and need to take the stairs more. So I did that, and then I showered, which is a whole ordeal. It wasn't actually that bad, just a little shower. That was actually quite relaxing. Afterwards, I had to wait to dry myself off, you know, that kind of thing. And I didn't do anything while I was still wet, at least, so I towed myself off. And then I remembered I needed to take out all my laundry, so I did that, and then hung it up, and then I was like, well, I've just used this towel. I may as well do towels and bedding. And you probably shouldn't wash them at the same time, but I did. So I stripped my bed, got all the pillowcases and duvet cases and bed sheets and stuff, and all the towels that have been used recently from Mel being over too. And I threw all those in the washing machine, and I put them on a dry too, so that's going to take extra time. And I was like, well, actually, let's put some of this new whitening stuff in there. So that's all good. I've now got whitening stuff. Then what else? Then I realized that I hadn't eaten, so I made myself, this is going to sound hipster as fuck, but there's an avocado that needed eating that we had left for a little while. So I made myself some avocado on toast with some scrambled eggs. And then I had a coffee as well, because I was exhausted by this time. And then, when I was sitting down at my computer, I was like, man, this place is a fucking mess. The floor was dusty, covered in hair and shit. So I was like, well, I'm going to need to get a little dustpan and brush. And I realized that my mini fridge was dirty, had like coffee stains on it and shit. So I was like, oh, I need to get a sponge. So it's just been chore after chore after chore. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff too. But that's generally been my day. I hope you all had a bit more fun of a day. Whew. Sounds productive at least. Man, I could just keep going. I've not shaved for a while. You can kind of hear that? I'm not going to get rid of my beard, but like it needs trimming a bit. It needs tidying up. So I need to do that. I now have 2 loads of laundry that are hung up around my room, an apartment, which are now drying. I haven't put new bedding on yet. That's something I didn't get around to doing. But getting a dustpan and brush and like sweeping up as much, because I don't have like a big brush, unfortunately. Plus there's too many like nooks and crannies in my room, it wouldn't go. But getting a dustpan and brush to get all the hair and dust off the floor, oof. Boy, there was a lot. Have you tried avocado toast with a fried egg instead of scrambled? I have, yes. And that's usually my go-to, Kitty-yami. But today I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, I don't really want like a runny egg. Probably not. They'll just find a voice that they like the sound of and then stick to it. It's like truckers going home to play Euro Truck Simulator. You're right. That is what it's like. Also, Endless Shadows, welcome back. How are you doing today? I can imagine since your love for sharks is exorbitant. It's never ending. It really is. Without giving too much away, what type of character is it? Beyond Shark? There's multiple. I think they're more boy than shark, really. I can pull it up if you want, like, listen. I've already played one YouTube video today. I don't mind putting up somebody's TikTok. I've just got to open it. Where was it?
I need to hire voice actors.
I've got it. I got it. I recognize this person's voice as well. I don't know what from. They sound so familiar to me. Anywho. Oop. Listen to the Coffee Talk soundtrack, by the way. It's excellent.
And this is my open casting call for 4 roles. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Robin. I made this visual novel style game where you can romance sexy shark gods. And in order to help promote
Shark
my game, I'm
gods.
getting an animated trailer made. This means I need some voice actors for my boys. It will only be 2 to 3 lines, but it will be a paid job. However, with that being said, in order to apply, you do need to...
Okay, so it's an animated trailer rather than a game. Man, I clearly wasn't listening when I watched this.
be over the age of 18, and you need to have clear or little to no background noise. Here are the characters that are available for voicing. This is GW, he's the Lord Commander.
GW, Great White. Yeah, that
This
makes
is Ren,
sense.
he is the advisor
Whale
to
shark.
Theodorus.
It's
This
pretty
is
cute.
Tiggy, my little himbo.
Tiger shark.
And lastly, this is Lee, my incredibly
Lemon
smart,
shark.
socially awkward
Hmm.
cat. If you want to apply, click the link
I don't
in my
know
bio.
which of
With that being
these-
said,
hold on.
In order to apply, you do need to be over the age of 18.
How do I
and
mute
you need
this?
to have
Can I mute
clear
this?
or little to no background noise. Here are the
I can. Right, show the boys again. Great white. I could probably do great white shark. Whale shark? Sure. Sort of my vibe. Tiger shark? Maybe. Lemon shark? I might just need to be a bit more vulnerable in my sort of voice. A bit more British. I can maybe do that. Lone shark? Now you're talking, Robson. Now you're talking. But it would just be for a trailer. Not for anything crazy. Well, I mean, if they did particularly well, maybe they'd do a game too. It's the bottom right corner with the speaker icon. It's good information. I will forget. A little bit more cutesy and demure. Very mindful. I'd make a great lemon shark. Thank you, Louis. Lord Commander, Advisor, Himbo Ho, or Socially Awkward. I could give all of them a try. The Advisor intrigues me, now that you said it like that. Because I've played Yes, Your Grace recently, and having everyone call me Your Grace and offering advice has been very, very fun for me. Like, Your Grace, I believe the best course of action is actually to eliminate our enemies, rather than to show mercy. I like it. I don't know. I like it. It's fun. It's fun. We'll play some more Yes, Your Grace on Thursday, seeing as we finish Dave the Diver's main story now. Also, by the by, we got a couple new emotes coming from that first Yes, Your Grace stream. They're already uploaded to Twitch, but I've not activated them yet. So they're gonna first appear on Thursday. Very cool, very fun. After I watched the VOD, I finally understood the whole Taxman bit. But maybe, if you watch the VOD, or if you were there for it live, you'll understand or be able to guess what the next couple of emotes that are coming out on Thursday will be. The third one would be funny with your voice, just really smooth. Yeah, it seems more like... It said himbo, right? It probably wouldn't work for me. Well, you try it, the greater your chances of success. You're right, Millinois. And yet, I spend my days sweeping dust and hair off of my wooden floor, and then playing video games on the internet instead of doing auditions. I'm really, really bad at managing my own time. Alright. It's nearly half an hour into the stream. Should I, not my hair, not my fault, it's both of our hair. I have long brown hair, but the purple hair is yours. Without a doubt, man. You need an agent? I do. I'm putting out feelers. In a way. But it's very...
Take a deep breath, drink water.
It's very nerve-wracking. The reason why I've not gotten an agent so far is because when getting into the voiceover industry, thank you for the hydrate and shadows. When getting into the voiceover industry, the people that I spoke to that kind of like advised me about to get into the industry when I was first starting off, they sort of like scared me a bit. Because, let me have that hydrate now while I think about what I'm going to say. So essentially, when I first started out, I was given the advice of to like not apply for agencies before you are 100% ready. And when you're 100% ready, what they say is that you should be getting somebody else to create your demos for you rather than you making them yourself. Because there are, I guess, services out there that can make professional sounding demos from the work that you've made. And if you apply for agencies before you're ready or using something that you've made yourself, they will be able to tell that you're not successful enough to be worth their time, and they'll just blacklist you. Which has always scared me when trying to apply for an agency. I'm like, am I ready for this? Have I done enough? And through self-doubt, you will always say, no, I've not done enough, right? You'll always want to prepare and do more. So getting managers and agencies has been a hurdle for me that I've not been able to cross yet.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Bunny, hello. And White Lily. Here is my share of buying our house back, Father. Oh, that's very kind of you, Lily. Good time to subscribe, by the way. Very good time to subscribe. You know what? I'm going to open up Town Talk. Good time to subscribe during September. You get to enjoy those brand new emotes that are coming on Thursday. Made by the one and only Bunnyworth, who has just appeared in chat. They've not yet appeared on the channel, but they will appear when we play Yes, Your Grace next. They are ready. They are good to go. Straight out of the oven. Still hot. Oh. Thank you, Coffee Talk. That's enough of you for now. To see how being fully ready is important too, since chances are the demos would also be sent out more en masse to different possible areas. Yeah, for sure. You gotta make sure your demos woo the agents. And to be honest, I'll be real with you guys. Streaming and then getting feedback or compliments from people that I stream with or watch me here does make me feel a little more confident about how ready I am in the initial kind of first impression that I would potentially give agencies. Because you do need a very good first impression. But I'm still scared. I'm still scared by it. Speaking of emotes, what does the 500 choose emote unlock reward do? Oh yes, Mel's answered it. For the people without a sub, they can use one emote for 24 hours. Yeah. That's exactly it. I think you can only use it in this channel. I don't think you can use it elsewhere. So you may or may not suddenly have a ton to do in one go. Yep. You're right, Kitty. And that work of doing a ton in one go, I feel like I need to be very, very ready for it. But, like I said before, I may be potentially making connections soon. TM. Unconfirmed. We shall see. Nerve-wracking. But for now, I'll just do like a couple auditions here and there to try to get extra work. Although Tempestus did message me. I hope she's okay with me saying this. Tempestus did message me today, asking me how much it would cost to for me to record a... Oh, police! Record a chapter of her favorite smut for her. And I've never done erotic audio of any kind before. So I have no idea. But that's quite funny. Work is work. Alright. Let's see where we are. Oh, we have so many save files. There's a lot more save files than I thought. Okay. I don't... Oh, these are the same save. Okay, I'll just do this one. If I had the attention span to animate videos, I would just hire you for all the voices. Bunny, your art style lends itself really well to animation, I feel. I could see you working on something akin to Owl House or like Adventure Time. I think that'd be really cool. The horny and or furry folks will always pay more. Bro, the furry community has cash. They have the moolah. It's because I spent 3 years in uni for animation, but I like comics better. Aw. I didn't actually know how much animation experience you had. Do you remember any of your uni days? Because every time I ask you for an animated emote, I feel a little bad because I'm like, I don't know how confident she is in animating stuff. But every time you deliver, and I'm like, cool. That's good. Could also do, as all the other VAs seem to be doing, become a VTuber as well. That's also something I've been considering, Kitayami. But that takes a hell of a lot of initial capital. And I'm trying to do too many things at once. So I don't have any money. Because I only work part-time at a regular-ass job. So that I can have the spare time to do auditions and make any additional money from voiceover work, which is super inconsistent, may I add. So I essentially break even each month. I don't really make any money from anything. But if I want to become a VTuber, which would be lovely to become a VTuber, I would need to find an extra couple grand laying around, which isn't better suited to, you know, go to savings for one day whenever Mel and I actually move in with each other. It's tough. There's a saying that all successful VAs need to do gay porn at least once before their breakthrough. A lot of famous Japanese VAs went through that. I don't know if you're making a joke there, White Lily, but it's very funny nonetheless, even if it isn't true. I think the most is the program for making a VTuber. It can use a preset or some kind. Just might need some effort in making some additional assets. But here's the thing, I'd want it to be me. I'd want it to be me. And I've already got a semblance of a design in mind, which is sort of like, I don't know, if you've seen the artwork that we've gotten done recently of Batsy's bar, where Vorprak and I are just hanging out. It's at the top of the banner in my Twitch profile now, I think. Something akin to that, but more bat-like. That would be cool. But then that's where it gets expensive. A totally custom character. No, tablet didn't learn much there when I barely graduated and never touched animation again until you and another guy asked for animated emotes. Sorry, bunny. But hey, using that degree, that's great. Working on it? No, it's alright, man. It means that I could potentially earn some extra money somehow. In the meantime. Having an iPhone that's still on a certain software that never updates so it doesn't fuck up with the tracking because the software hates everything. Yeah, I've also heard about this. Yes, I only have the one iPhone at the minute. But I suppose if I were to ever upgrade, I could keep this iPhone. Although it's actually not a good iPhone. I don't think it'd be able to track efficiently. All your favorite VAs went through a yaoi moment. Perhaps I've been approaching voice acting incorrectly. Oh, it took me 10 years to put that degree to work. Listen, Bunny, it's, some people never use that degree. I'm just glad I'm not putting you out then, I guess. If it's a pleasant reminder and helps you feel more confident in animating again, then I have 13 additional animated emote slots that need filling one day. Software does all the work for it. Just gets really messy when anything updates around it, apparently. Yeah, I've heard that. The camera does need the ability to do facial recognition. That's one thing that the camera does need, and ideally needs to do it well. But the iPhone I currently have is... I don't think it's facial recognition. It's fingerprint. It does everything by fingerprint rather than face recognition. It's old. It's like a iPhone 10 SE. It's like a cheap version, because I'm poor. Well, maybe I should see about upgrading, if I can, on a good deal. All of them are really successful now, featured in almost every anime and video game. Alright, well, bring on the DMs. Bring on the yaoi porn. Bloody hell. Might get myself into. Starlight Sonata, Act 2. A12. It takes 2 or 3. 10th of the astral moon. Oh. Case closed. I got an achievement straight away. I'm also tempted to actually make an artwork of me in a hot tub. Because I don't know if anyone's tried searching for me in the Twitch search bar, just by my name. But I have received multiple reports previously that if people search Labats, I will come up. I'll be one of the first names because you're searching for me specifically. But then every other stream after me or around me are hot tub streamers. I do not know why. But if you can't beat them, join them, right? You'll be the first one I think of when I see an open position now. Thanks, Lily. After I heard that the first time, I checked it myself, and sure enough, there were plenty of hot tub streamers. I'm gonna check now. Is it still happening? Or has Twitch fixed this? Labats. Labats Tavern Talk. And then it recommends someone called Labatters with 6 follows. But then the next live person, 29 views, Paul's Hot Tubs and Beaches. They're just laying on a beach, looking for their perfect match, apparently. Chatting, click on link in chat to DM follow. Apparently Twitch is Tinder now. Actually though, that... Oh, no. It does recommend a couple of people that aren't currently live, which have bats in the name. But then everyone else that is currently live, if I click on more, show channels, yep, Paul's Hot Tubs Beaches, Paul's Hot Tub Beaches, and another, and another. I'm not going to show it on stream. If you want to see it, you can search it yourself. You want to voice Kurose from 10 Count? Please do, that would be great. I don't know who that is. Just imagine the art of like a bunch of random faceless people in a hot tub, and then you're there fully clothed, just sitting in the hot tub with them. That could work. I could do that. I imagined it more so as like me actually leaning into it. Just a full-on hot tub. Bubbles and steam and everything, and then there's like a shirtless man bat creature. Find love on Twitch. Well, I mean, it works for Mel and I guess. Maybe write Twitch a mail and ask them what's up with that. A Batman? No. Surely not. Yaoi manga, don't worry about it. I didn't realize that you'd read much yaoi manga. Okay, should we get to the game? We're 44 minutes in. I've not done any tavern talk. And we have a character called Melly, who I am not usually able to do child characters, let alone such cute ones like this, so you'll have to bear with me. I think last time I voiced Melly, it was just a child with a cold, like a stuffed nose. Just girl things. Work is work. What's the shirt? The popular shirt? I ain't gay, but $20 is $20, right? Every Japanese male voice actor said that to themselves at one point. Melly's voice is sinus infection. Gotcha. Thank you. Best detective doors returned. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Welcome back, Melly and Malachi. John? I've got a little bored now. Because he's giving you migraines? No, because of his gloomy aura, of course. They changed their name again. Well then, Melly, Aura, it's good to have you two back in town. I assume you were able to solve the mystery surrounding the missing familiars. Yeah, with the help of my trusty assistant, I was able to figure it out. That's remarkable, I have to say. Good thing you went with her, Aura. It was a dangerous mission. Did you encounter a T-Rex? Of course not, but we were nearly burned alive. That's not what I would have expected. You must always expect life to double-cross you. I'm glad you both made it back in one piece. But I'm curious, what was the reason behind those vanishing familiars? Do I need to worry about Andu disappearing too? How about we tell you what happened in Zolford, but only in exchange for 2 free drinks? I can see you've learned a thing or two on your first big mission. Or it taught me how to be more cunning. Oh, the blush. That's cute. Oh, 6. No need to be so humble. You taught her well. What kind of drink would you like today, Melly?
I want something... something that will polish my investigative and deductive skills. A drink that will make me even smarter than I am now, so no mysterious case like this one will ever be unsolvable for me.
Coming right up. Gamble all? Oh dear. Oh dear, Lily. Thanks for chatting with me, everyone. And, I should just do more games that take less attention. Because it's always games like Tavern Talk that get me chatting. Get me chatting. But you can't chat when you're doing voices and reading dialogue. Raiders of the Lost Archives. What was that achievement we got, by the way? Alright, it just says case closed. I guess it's just finished that quest line. Alright. Do we find drinks? Ah, okay. So we need something brainy. Play a little to the left? You've requested that for a while. I'll do it. I'll play a little to the left. Oh, it's a big gamba. And a heist. Oh my gosh. It's all going off. I need to set a timer for this. The amount of times Streamlabs, or maybe I just like cut Streamlabs responses down. Peak Sunrise. Let's do this one. We need some of this. Oop. Yeah, and then some swiftness. And a little bit of the Riz juice. Cool. Let's see if this will make your brain cells multiply.
Thank you. Let me try. Oh, this is good. I can already feel it. I'm going to be completely unstoppable.
No. Oh, yes.
Initially, I wanted to sit this one out, but I might actually need a drink now.
Why are you crying? It'd be my pleasure if it means that I get to hear your story. Also, I'm longing for another one of your little secrets.
Right. We made a deal.
Correct. Correct? Or rather, correct. So what will it be today?
Maybe something that'll help me counter her verbal attacks, now that she's linguistically invincible.
So the usual. Alright, give me a second, I'll be right back. The usual. The
Tales
usual?
of our endeavors proliferate.
The usual? What's the usual? Is it Speedy Juice? Oh fuck, we got a raid. Cerulean Hills.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Hi Saru. Hi Raiders. How are you all doing? That's a lot of Streamlabs, guys. It's a lot of Streamlabs messages. I may just ban Streamlabs at this point. 97, welcome in. 34 months. Thanks, Saru, for the sub. You're a sweetheart. How is Spiritfarer treating you? If you're not already, go follow Saru. They stream every Tuesday. And it's a wonderful time. We should play more games together again, Sarah, if you've got the time. I always have a whale of a good time.
Take a deep breath, drink water.
Wow, look at the thick layer of dust in this place. Are you talking about my room? I did some sweeping today, thank you very much. Endless Shadows, thank you for the hydrate. Hello, Nige. How are you today? Hello, lass. Welcome in. Are you gamblers? You're all gambling addicts. Fritzlark, coming in on that raid. It's good to have you as well. How was your stream, Fritzlark? You always stream so early, I'm never able to catch it. And that microphone. I didn't know you streamed bats. Huh. To be fair, granted, whilst Mel was here, I streamed a lot less. I think I only streamed 2, maybe 3 times in the 3 weeks that she was here. Now she's gone. Gone back to Switzerland. So I can huff on my copium and play video games again. I have 131,000 points. Ooh, money, money, money. Stream is as stable as an egg on sewing needle. Wonderful. It's okay, I don't have money anyway. To play games? No money to play games? Mel has been following Labatt's for 6 years and 2 months and 12 days. I can't lose her. She's been around for 6 years following me. She just attached herself to one of my legs and won't let go. Oh wait, Streamlabs and Stream Elements both said that. I didn't realize I had any Stream Elements stuff still going. I should turn that off. On-screen celebration? I totally missed that. Ah, shit. Sarah. Thank you for the 40 bits. I don't even know what that looks like. Did that work? Okay, I handed in my notice today. Paige, you're quitting. That's awesome. Provided that you have, something else lined up, I guess. I presume you do. You love me ever since. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Cerulean Hills has 0 points. Didn't see the celebration either, to be fair. It worked? Did it work? I missed it. Someone did it on my stream, I couldn't see it there either. How strange. Oh, Cowamonkey is playing Borderlands 3. Enjoy Cowamonkey. Am I just doing display capture? I think I am. I'll turn that off. Now it's game capture. What the hecky? Sorry, maybe we just have really terrible attention spans, that we weren't looking out for it. I certainly wasn't. Oh, guys, I've got an excellent tea today. I got myself an English rose black tea. It's so good. It's exactly what I needed. Streamer bad luck. Ain't that always the case? Sarah, terrible attention spans? It ain't so. I'm always reminded of the time when we played Operation Tango together. And we got most of the way through the game before you realized how one of the mechanics in one of the minigames worked. Granted, I didn't realize either. And that just made me laugh so much. It's a good memory. Hey, Bats, want to do Frog Detective sometime? Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Do they have another game coming out? At least there's no mini games in Frog Detective, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, I've not said... well, again, thanks for the raid. But usually I say, if anyone needs to raid and run, please do look after yourselves. Get some food, get some water, stretch those leggies, Do some jumping jacks, maybe? No, don't do jumping jacks. You know what? Forgo the jumping jacks today. You've earned the rest, as long as you stretch those legs in some other way. Or even go to bed if you need to. You know, brush those teethies. Get going. And what time is it now? It's nearly 9 o'clock in the UK. So for some of you, it's quite late. Do you need to rate and run though? I'm hungry. There we are. Well done, Sarah. Doing the right thing. Making sure you're tending to your needs. 3 Froggy games? We only did the first one. There's 2 and 3 though. Did we only do the first one? I remember playing as a alligator, a crocodile, and he was quite laid back, a little bit sexy. If a crocodile could be sexy, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He was hot. Let Sarah take my jumping jacks, thanks. All right, Sarah. Go get some food and go do some jumping jacks. You made the croc sexy. Did I? I thought the croc was just naturally sexy. You find frogs sexy? What? Anyway, back to the game. What are we making? What are we making? Oh. 1,000 wins. That's what we're making. This? Yeah. I think that works for us. And then some defense. 2 drops of defense. Perfect. I need to recruit more people to drag into this game with me to make it a little more interesting. Because I'm not able to keep to it. I just chat with you all so much. Saru, you're busy. You need to go get some food. But one day I'll drag you onto this stream with your permission. Because we did a stream with Killith, and she nailed it. She did so many good voices for so many of the characters for me. And I almost lost my voice that day anyway, so I'm super glad that she joined. Fresh X making a comeback. That's their name, Fresh X. Good memory, lass. Or just generally. Maybe I should drag Mel into this too. Drag Mel, or anyone. Absolutely anyone. You'd probably do a better Melly voice than me, or Aura. The headphones in watch stream, get food, you doofus. Oh yeah. Go get food. Go get food. Huh? Don't worry about it. It's all good. It should make things easier for you. No.
August did his face.
Is it that bad?
Huh? Oh no, did he? He liked it. You could clearly see it the way his scarf is moving.
Ah, I see.
My deductive skills aren't that bad after all.
You think you could teach me a thing or two sometime?
Of course, that will be a trio. The detective, her trusty assistant, and the curious apprentice.
I like the sound of that. It's been a while since I've been an apprentice.
I don't remember being asked if I wanted to be a part of this.
But I could have completed the quest without you. Also, being a detective's trusty assistant is an honorable duty.
Wait! We don't have... Do we have... No, we don't have Batsy up. Ah, fuck it. It's fine. Fuck it. We don't need him for today. Maybe next time. I was gonna get Batrista up in here. Should we? I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. I'm just gonna keep reading.
I'm glad you came with me.
Of course. Couldn't let you walk headfirst into the open maw of a hungry T-Rex.
Did you actually encounter a T-Rex in Zoford?
No, don't be silly.
He would be in the way though, wouldn't he? A little bit. Yeah, he kind of like covers this corner. So he's a little bit in the way of whoever's sitting on the right. But I think I can drag. Can I drag? No, not currently. Parker will do it live. Alright. Where's Barista? It's been so long since I've used him. Where is he? Desktop? I think he's on my desktop. Okay, it's not that bad. He covers the buttons. You guys don't need to see these buttons in the right corner. He's just kind of blinking. Should we have him move around a little? Hold on. There's a... Oh. Look like vibing? Look at him vibing. Alright. Well, welcome back, Barista. It's lovely to have you. This is all I can afford as a VTuber. It's just a PNG. Perhaps one day I'll get like a full 2D model. So I don't think I'd want to do 3D. 3D is too much for me. 2D though. Perhaps. Perhaps. Although this was made by Bunny too. Thank you, Bunny. Was thinking of the one with pants? Does this one not have pants? No, this one does not have pants. Oh well. For a moment I thought you just shared one of your many secrets with me.
I guess I owe you one of those now.
It does cover the dialogue box. I mean, sorry.
My hair isn't actually all black.
I can see that. It's a little white. I love the Seru pin. I know. I wanted to add a couple of references to friends. So we got a Seru pin. We have a One Heart Heroes pin. They no longer stream, but they're still very good friends of mine. We got a Volprank pin. And we have an Ashhelm Blackthorn pin. I have many more friends than that, but I had to make a choice. I could not only have a few on there, otherwise it'd just get encumbered with pins because I know too many amazing people. But Sarah had to be one of them. Sure. What? It was gonna be too many. We had like an Occaroon, a luxury pigeon, Schneebles. Although at the time I didn't know Schneebles. I knew the other two. Who else could we put on there? Kiwi? Lots. But my mind's going blank. I know, that's not a secret. I can clearly see the white streak. Anyways. But now, please, I'm dying to know what happened in Zoford. For your pain, I just had to buy a display thing for my pins because they don't all fit on my backpack anymore. That reminds me. Mel, did you ever fix your pins? Because she had some pins on her backpack too, and they fell off at one point as we were going to go see a show. Make it like a NASCAR thing with ads all over the clothes. That's an idea. That's a great idea. And it just says like, subscribe to Cerulean Hills. Subscribe to Ashhelm Blackthorn, etc. Subscribe to Cute Mel, who doesn't even stream. I need a different backpack, to be honest. Dang. Yeah, your backpack's made of quite thick material.
So, thanks to the gold feathers, we made it to Zoford in the blink of an eye.
I don't think I've ever felt that fast in my life.
It was like he had the zoomies. They helped us remain unseen, too.
Thanks to your drink, we were able to sneak around the city without attracting too much attention.
Excuse me.
But those ghosts were the clue we needed. I knew we'd find something at the docks, so we made our way there.
She was right. In the dead of night, Just hours after we had left your tavern, we spotted a peculiar dog near the water.
We watched it as it tried to sneak onto the cargo ship.
It behaved weird, dog-like.
It hid behind the barrels and kept looking left and right before it started to sneak on board. I'd never seen a dog do that before.
It looked like it didn't know how to be a dog. It didn't use its nose, its ears.
It was just off. We watched as one of the workers noticed the dog and scared away. But my investigative senses were tingling. So we started asking around, as detectives do when they want to collect some evidence.
A few people said they had also seen some animals with odd behaviors. Most of them thought they had some kind of illness, like rabies, or that they were spirits disguised in animal forms sent by a sea witch. So they stayed away and minded their own business.
No very high-class detective on them, but they made for fine witnesses.
Apparently, there's something like a weekly get-together for all the town's familiars. We decided to check it out.
And?
We managed to track down a few of the participating familiars to get more insight. It was a little tricky, since none of them wanted to talk to us at first. I think they were a bit wary of strangers.
It also seems to be difficult for familiars to speak to people they don't know. Must have something to do with their magical abilities.
But with our combined charm and charisma, Aura and I were finally able to gain the trust of one of them. And they told us something strange. They said all those familiars that went missing seemed to have been in contact with one particular magician. So of course we had to pay our wizard a visit. Preferably when he wasn't at home.
I think that's called burglary.
Finding out his address was child's play. Apparently he's quite popular among the people of Zoford.
It just took Aura a little bit of well-executed bribery to find the mage's home.
Hello, Ingbats. Hello, Ice Spartacus. How are you today? Are we still hunt showdowning? How has the bayou been treating you? Oh, they're saying that, actually. Pretty soon, I think this week sometime, they're going to add one of the maps back into the game. So I should get back to it. Well, and then saying that again, I am getting back to it. I'll be playing Hunt Showdown on Sunday. Wow, 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 wow. What's with all these ad breaks? Well, ad break ends in 1 minute 18, so I'll just sit around. Had physical therapy today, eating lunch now. Well done on getting through physical therapy. Hopefully you're feeling good? Not too in pain? Shrugging between each of those sentences. Enjoy your lunch. Kinda. Okay. Well, we'll take kinda. And enjoy some tea. Oh, that's something I do need to do as well. I need to go through the VOD from last week. Look through my perspective. The game of content warning that I played with the slops. Now that you've mentioned Luxury Pigeon, you've reminded me. And then make clips, because there's very good moments in that, which are very clippable. And I'm sure we'll do very good on YouTube Shorts. So, yeah. I'll have to do that sometime this week before it times out. Having rice with cream of mushroom sauce? I'll be honest, that sounds lovely. But when I saw rice with cream, I read in my head rice ice cream. And I was like, rice ice cream sounds fucking delicious. And now I want some rice ice cream. Lots of clippable moments. It's a clipping game, literally made for it. When you write, you write. Rice cream. Mmm. Rice ice cream is amazing. It shouldn't be, but it really is. It's like making ice cream out of pasta. Weird, but it works. Hope you enjoy your lunch though, Spartacus. I'm glad to see you here. Knew a confectioner back in my day. He made rice pudding ice cream. Hot fucking damn. What? That sounds delicious. I've never thought of rice pudding ice cream. I love rice pudding. In fact, I bought a tin of rice pudding today. Because, you know, I'm lazy and I don't want to make it myself. And it's cheap. It's cheap. Don't judge. I love rice pudding in tins. Did you take some notes? Was it ambrosia? You think I can afford ambrosia? That's that expensive branded shit. You get Tesco's own. I might have gotten store brand here. But it's fine. Like, you add your own flavor to it anyway, right? You can add jam or like kind of syrup, chocolate spread. Doesn't need to be fancy. You're a southerner living in London where all the money is. I don't have the money. It's not me. I can barely afford rent. Ah. Had rice ice cream. I can confirm it's delicious. I'm gonna need to find some. Have my rice pudding flavor. Just creamy, yes. Vanilla. It's good on its own too. I mean, I'm not fussy. Hence the store brand.
I did prepare yourself to be my next test subject, Innkeeper.
I'm excited to see how much you've learned.
You'll be surprised. Flabbergasted. Gobsmacked.
Very well.
Your drink really did wonders. We managed to break in without anyone noticing.
It was so exciting. We snuck around looking for evidence. Maybe a hidden ritualistic chamber or something like that.
And did you find one?
Sadly, no. But we found it open with the door open. Inside were a lot of books about different kinds of animals and familiars.
We figured he just loves animals, or at least needed that knowledge for something else.
As any world-class detective would, I also checked this trash can.
And did you find anything?
Well, nothing that helped to solve the case. But I did find something that you'd like between all that shredded paper. It looked like a recipe for a magical drink, just like the ones you serve. Ta-da!
Silent Owl. That's very useful.
That's what I thought. Anyways, Ori and I continued our search for clues.
Avoiding taxes this stream? Spartacus. That's a very good dab emote. Yes, Your Grace will be coming back on Thursday. And I see you've got your own little subscription there. We have 2 more emotes coming. Themed around Yes, Your Grace and the shenanigans that happened that day. You can probably guess what those emotes are. But yes, avoiding taxes all day, every day. Dodging them like bullets. That is, I cannot dodge them. Nor can anyone. Sadly. Cursed Gamba? The house always wins. What about Neo? Well, I guess Neo doesn't have to pay his taxes then.
His office also had books about common and uncommon diseases in animals, so it kinda had the connection to the reported cases of rabies.
I thought it was a bit of a stretch, not that I could change your mind.
That wasn't all we found. Next to his desk, in a small cupboard, were his diaries. They were full of notes and spells that I didn't understand.
You lost our house? Okay, right. Let me see how many points I have. 460. I lost like well over 1 million. Oh, shit. Never mind.
Something about transmutational magic. While she studied his diaries, I rummaged through his belongings and scrolls. I had absolutely no clue what any of it meant until I found something of interest. Detailed instructions on how to unbind a familiar from their services.
I thought it began to manifest itself in my brain, though I couldn't quite grasp it yet. But somehow my instincts told me I had all the information I needed. I just had to stitch everything together.
Kind of like what I do when I assemble quests for my patrons.
Exactly, but right when I tried getting to it, we heard the front door squeak and creak as someone entered the house.
We tried to hide, of course, but
we hadn't been quick enough with our investigation. I definitely not shot the leader. The whole place looked super chaotic. The wizard immediately knew something was off.
a potentially dangerous person on high alert is even more dangerous, so we had to be on guard.
What's happening here? What's going on? Petra's loaded. Stone lose it all. Immediately lost it all. Yeah. That attic's 97. You can't feed into it. You're all goddamn addicts. Feel like I'm enabling you in the worst way. I mean, I had to stop the fishing because you guys were so addicted, especially you, Lily. Maybe I need to stop the gamba. Maybe I need to turn Streamlabs interactions off. Fish, god damn it. No. We can't take our camera away. We could stop any time. Well, turn into ghouls. That's how I lose all subscribers, all followers. I turn off the gamba. God. How will I be richer than everyone? I'm sure you've got plenty, buddy.
Oh, I hid under the table, but I had other plans. I managed to double a bookshelf and wedge myself right on top under the ceiling. So I was hidden, but could still see the whole room.
Good call.
Yeah. I watched as the magician barged in, but he wasn't alone. He was accompanied by a lizard, a colorful bird, and a two-headed sheep.
No, not one of those again.
Huh?
It's nothing. Please continue.
It was so weird.
You try gambling responsibly? I don't think that's possible, I'm afraid.
The bird didn't know how to fly, the lizard walked on two legs, and the sheep's two heads always looked in the same direction. As if they all didn't know how to be real animals, just like the dog from the docks. But now we have proof. The weird animals were definitely connected to the wizard. And as if the wizard noticed something, he stopped and said to the animals, "No, you three, get out of here. I don't want you to get in trouble or hurt."
I already had my fingers wrapped around the handle of my knife, ready to strike. I'm sure he felt my murder malicious intent.
It does sound like he cared about those animals.
That's what I thought too. As soon as they had left the room, I saw him create a ball of flames in his hand. He was ready to strike. And I knew I had to do something. He would have done horrible things to her. So I meowed.
Oh. Like a cat?
Uh-huh. I pretended to be a cat. And somehow it worked, even though I was wearing clothes. The wizard turned around and saw me on top of the bookshelf. His features turned from worried to soft the millisecond that he said, "Oh, little rascal, how did you get in here? Did I lock you in? You must be terribly scared." And I was scared, but not for the reason he thought. So I just meowed a second time, as you do when you're pretending to be a cat. And then he said very politely, "Would you please come down here? This room isn't a place for little cats, but I can offer you a cup of milk instead." And that was a very tempting offer. So, as any cat would, I answered, "No, but I would love some chocolate milk." I kinda forgot that cats don't usually speak. Needless to say, his face was priceless.
If you removed our fake point gambling here, people might move to actual money gambling, and that's worse. They might do both, is the issue. I would never have played Genshin last 5 hours. That reminds me, I've really gotta get through the new Honkai Star Rail story. Maybe one day.
But then his hand started to light up again.
I immediately knew she was in danger, so I broke every possible rule the Thieves Guild taught me and just popped up from underneath the table.
That was very brave of you. Don't know if I'd have been so fearless. Oh, fuck, wait. I didn't know that there was a leaderboard. I didn't know that was a command top. The One Heart Heroes. Man, it used to be me. I had way more than the One Heart Heroes. Then Mel, then Arctic's Viper, Streamlabs, Moobot, Commander Bot, Bunnyworth, Ashes, Zeros, another TTV viewer? Okay, so like 4 of the top 10 are bots. Huh. I had no idea.
Well, I had to. The wizard turned around. He was surprised, maybe even scared, but he was also ready to fire at me. He saw my life flashing before my eyes.
And before I could even think about it, I yelled, "We know you don't mean any harm. You're just trying to protect those familiars, right?" Apparently I hit a nerve. He stopped right in his tracks.
I took advantage of that moment and tried to explain why we were in his home in the first place. I told him everything about the quest, the familiars, the weird dog. Usually, I'm not very good with words, but, well, your drink definitely did what it was supposed to. I don't know how, but I think we managed to de-escalate.
I think we managed to de-escalate the situation. We just need to knock off that last D.
He looked minutes before that, as if he was being chased. Maybe he actually expected people to come after him.
So Cold going for a shower? Get warmed up, Mel. Enjoy. Is Commander Root even still a thing? I have no idea. It's been a really long time since I've seen that name. Who knows? I'm also surprised Seribot's not actually in there. Don't knock off the D, I'll knock off as I please, Robson.
Hearing all the clues out of Aura's mouth kind of flipped a switch in my brain. And I could see the truth right in front of me. Suddenly everything made so much sense. I jumped down from the shelf and began my conclusion. It is clear to me that you, the accused, do not have ill intentions. However, that does not make you innocent. You're still involved in the disappearance of some familiars.
She was walking back and forth while she gave her speech. Needless to say, the wizard and I were equally confused.
You're fond of animals and as such, also familiars. And while I don't know anything about magic, I have heard the term transmutational before. Who hasn't honestly? It's a broadly used term.
Right there was a blatant lie.
So I, the world's greatest detective, have concluded. You are turning familiars into animals. Or at least, you're making them look like animals. You also were accompanied by some of those turned familiars, and you care for their safety. That means they are here of their own free will. So by turning them into animals, you did them a favor. They wanted to be transmuted.
Now I've got the idea of having familiars that aren't actually animal-based, and my immediate thought when I was thinking that was like, what would be a good familiar for a wizard or something equivalent that isn't animal-based? And my brain went to Clippy. Do you guys remember Clippy? Microsoft's Clippy? What a great familiar Clippy would be. No, the horror. Just like unravel itself and helps attack enemies. This is just a clip. It's a big paper clip. Not Clippy. I kinda love that idea now. Let's change Clippy into the other avatar. Right, there were other avatars. I totally forgot about that. I need to look them up right now. Clippy avatars. Yeah, you had a wizard. You had a dog. What else is there? And a cat. Oh, there was a little robot too. I remember using the robot a lot. Well, I mean, I never really used it for its purpose, but I was like, haha, robot, cute. What a blast from the past. Need to make an office wizard now. There was a puppy? Yeah.
But now their patrons and the other familiars can't reach them anymore. And they're worried that something bad happened to them. That's why we're here. Case closed.
That's pretty impressive. And you figured that out all by yourself?
Yep. The magician was also really impressed. I totally hit the nail on the head.
I explained again that we were just there to investigate, but that it was also necessary for the familiars and their friends and families to talk to each other. The remaining familiars wanted an explanation, as well as their former mages. The wizard already felt guilty for doing something behind their backs, of course. Turns out the familiars were unhappy in their dragon-like bodies, and much preferred feeling like real animals. But they were afraid of telling their patrons and familiar friends, so none of their remaining acquaintances knew what had happened. Of course, They expected the worst. Why else would your friends just leave you alone and disappear without a trace?
D&D 5e Wizard Order of Scribes as a summonable assistant. Manifest Mind. That would 100% be Fantasy Clippy. No way. Order of Scribes. New character idea, and it's all based around Microsoft Office.
Yeah. But obviously none of them wanted to continue on like that, so I helped set up a meeting for them to talk it out. And they did. All the magicians were very understanding. It was a little sad to lose their connections. The other familiars also welcomed them with open arms, even though they were a little confused at first. They needed a while to understand why their friends wanted to be animals.
And the character's name is Billith Gatus. Yeah, it would be. It would be. There's no other name it could be. It'd have to be Bill Gates.
I think they got it eventually.
So all in all, it sounds like a very successful quest.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you got to uncover the truth.
Yeah, me too. The magician even decided to give us something in return for helping him.
Neither of us have any use for it, so we wanted you to have it.
Don't say that. That makes it sound like it's a bad gift, and it's not.
What is it then?
It's a ring of beast storing, with a lost familiar inside of it.
Oh, wait, do we get another familiar?
He found it a long while ago, but his patron never showed up. We named it Renu.
Melina can't take care of it, and I have my sheepfish, Rufus. But you have Andu, so you already know how to take care of a mini dragon.
Oh, I absolutely do. You might enjoy some company. So thank you two very much.
Oh, look at him.
It's Renu.
He's amazing.
I love that the dragon familiars are just like lazy, sleepy boys.
I need to get back to Rufus now. He gets lonely without me sometimes.
Or is it that you get lonely without him?
He's my pet. I need to take care of him.
Don't worry, I'm sure Fable did a good job. Though it's nice to see how much you care for your pet.
He's been my only friend since my parents died a long time ago.
Oh. Were they also eaten by zombies?
No. They were burned alive.
Oh. Oh no.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. It was late afternoon. My parents wanted to visit the adjacent village to buy some grain. But they never returned. I wanted to look for them. And when I got to the village, every house, every barn, and even the ground was ablaze. I heard yelling, people screaming in pain, pleading for help. Their parents were nowhere to be found. A few of the survivors confirmed they had seen them earlier that day, before the fire. They later found out the perpetrator was the pretentious son of a noble family.
He had a disagreement. You know what? I've just thought I could move myself. Whoop. Like over here for now. Out of the way. That works.
He had a disagreement with a farmer over some payments, and instead paid a bunch of criminals to set fire to his barn. The fire spread uncontrollably, and devoured everything in its path, including innocent lives, like it did today.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Aura.
It's alright. I bottled all my emotions up and combined them into desire.
For a family?
Revenge.
Oh. But that sounds like a lonely desire, though. And you haven't found any friends since then?
No. The people in the Thieves Guild helped me survive, but they weren't particularly keen on friendship. So I just chose the lonely path that was meant for me.
That's not very nice of them. But now you have me.
And
We're best friends now. And accomplices. And we can found our own guild. Like a detective's guild.
no.
Give us a few more quests and we'll be the most famous detectives in all of Azoa.
I'm sure of that. Fuck. There's another one. Shit. Alright. Well, no doubt this guy's gonna talk a lot. How did Hex talk? I think Hex was like a Sonic the Hedgehog type of character.
And good mythical morning to you, Innkeeper.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking attitude. This time, it's actually still morning.
But that doesn't mean it isn't also morning somewhere else in the world as well.
Of course not.
That's a really cute hat you're wearing. Thanks. Can I try it on sometime? Only if you tell me your name. A fellow master of bribery, I see. But there's nothing more you could possibly teach me. A world-class detective like me doesn't need extra lessons in bribery. So you're a detective? Yeah. The best detective in all of Azoa, I might add. I'm Melina, by the way, but you can call me Melly. Happy to make your acquaintance, Melly. I'm Hexagon Hex, but you can call me Hex. Like, by your last name? No, Hex, as in short for Hexagon, obviously. And who's that grim-looking fellow next to you? Oh, him? They look grouchy, but they're my world-class assistant.
Not my choice.
His name is Aura. I'm sure it is, yeah. Nice to meet you, Aura.
Switching between voices is difficult.
But I think you've gotten enough information out of me. Can I try your hat on now? That's a tricky one. You see, this little star pendant at the top of my hat?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Uh-huh. It classifies me as a wizard of the primordial sea. A silver one, I might add. One of the Leviathan's most trusted confidants. Oh. And all of his knowledge is directly transmitted to anyone with a hat like mine. In particular, silver stars like me have access to information that, leaked to the masses, would break the order of this world. Oh wow. But every silver star has to go through extensive mental training. Such amounts of knowledge would drive any mortal without proper training insane. No. So I can't let you try on my hat without endangering your life. And I couldn't forgive myself if I were the beast.
Oh. Mike O'Gooley, thank you for the little break. Switching between these two is tough. Aura, I've got no issue with.
Being deep like this is sort of second nature to me.
Sippies. Thank you, Mako. Was it Miko? I think it was Miko, wasn't it? Whoops. How are you doing today? Ah, the stretch. Oh, the stretch. I'll take the stretch. Big stretch. Oh, my arms hurt. Oh. Putting in some work today. This is why I don't do any of these visual novel-like games anymore. It's so much work. Very tiring. Spent the last 8 hours watching fish tank streams, so hearing a person's voice is neat. Well, it's lovely to have you here. Thanks for popping in. And thanks for playing Hunt Showdown with me the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. That was a fun time. Take a little break. This last 8 hours watching fish tank streams, though. What's that like? Is it just like background noise for when you're working? Okay, another little sip. Oh, congratulations, Robson. Well done. I must go and lurk. Enjoy your lurk, 97. Take care of yourself. Alright. Alright, back to it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. Channel Sonic.
And I couldn't forgive myself if I were the reason for Zoa's best detective went mad. That's very honorable of you. But I, the great detective Belinda, have concluded that you, Hexagon Hex, are nothing but a bad liar. You're a great detective indeed.
I honestly thought you were pretty convincing, Hex.
Thank you. Wait, did you actually believe him?
I mean, yeah, I must admit I considered it for a moment. I had them all to you so I could eat dinner in peace. No. And you've lost everything else. Never mind.
No way.
But I decided for myself that his words were fairly implausible. I just happen to know a thing or two about the primordial sea. I've read a few books, heard some rumors, you know how it is. And I really doubt Leviathan would share his precious knowledge with a mere mortal. Nothing against you, Hex.
Thank the dragons. For a second, I really lost my faith in you there, Innkeeper. I gotta say, you're really convincing.
I sure am.
Looks like a great detective like me never stops learning. Honestly, you could have just told me no, though. I would have revealed my name even without a promising magic hat on the line.
But it's more fun this way.
I think honesty is also a very important skill to master.
Wise words, Melly. Wise words. Very important indeed.
Whatever you say, detective.
That shit-eating grin that Hex has got. But Hex, what brings you here today?
Nothing really. I was just looking for another one of your drinks. You know, the kind that would flood my head with new ideas.
Leave it to me. Okay, alright. Gonna head to bed as well. Thanks for stream, and have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Robson. Have a wonderful evening. Oh! Look at this drink. Silent Owl is beautiful. With the Silent Owl, you make the night your own. Its accentuated taste and hand-selected spices allow you to become the silhouette lurking in the shadows. A quick sip of this drink will grant you the sight, strength, and subtlety of a natural predator. Yeah, let's make it. Good night, Robson. Take care of yourself. What do we need? One of these again. And more purple. Max it out. We need some speed. And 2 strength. I'm gonna sneeze. Ow! That was a big sneeze. Blimey! Whoa! Excuse me. Came out of nowhere as well. Here you go, Hex. Sneeze right into your drink. There you go. This should do the trick.
Let's see. Oh, I can already feel it. All the ideas manifesting in my brain.
Honestly, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, could you maybe show me a magic trick? Just to test your abilities, I mean. Well, yeah, of course I can. I'm glad you asked. You know, I'm a master of fire. Oh, can you also do fireballs? I wouldn't call a fireball a mere magic trick, more like a fully fledged spell. But I can create 10 tiny flames on top of my fingertips. Thank you, Kaidos. I want to see that.
I would maybe advise you to play with fire outside. A lot of my ingredients are very flammable.
Take a deep breath, drink water.
Endless shadows, thank you. You guys are really timing these hydrates and stretches well today. You know what, actually, I'm looking at the wall space that we've got here. And shelf space and stuff, and I don't really see room for anything else at the minute. Maybe we're getting closer to finishing this game.
You'll miss a really big show then.
I think I'll somehow manage to survive.
Your loss. Or are you coming as well? I'm good. Alright, Lone Wolf. You're missing out though. Certainly. See you later.
Have fun. Time skip. Midday. Or afternoon. Ah, shit. What was her voice like? It's been so long. Carolyn. Oh, I don't remember. I think... Hold on. I'll look at the other characters as well. Scottish. Oh, you know, just general dwarf. Vampire voice. Cute voice. Ellen? Husky barbarian style? I mean, probably. She fits the type. I think I gave Kaelin the voice of the half-orc from Coffee Talk. Gustav. Maya, Swamp Witch. Voyage. Oh, this is an excellent picture. Signed and everything. Play more. Nona, Grace, Skelly, and Hex. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the half-orc. Okay. And Gabe. Kaelin. There's quest down for taking. It sure is.
Why else would it be hanging on the quest board?
Who asked you, thief?
What is the quest?
Are you going all by yourself?
Of course, I don't do groups.
But it could be quite dangerous. Dyria seems to be a hotspot for danger at the moment.
Wait, which quest is this? Fatal Company? Yeah, it's not that one. I think it's Fatal Company. Political tension ensued when the canal bridge connecting Dyria to the mainland collapsed, especially because spinal rhinos can't exactly be held responsible. The ambassador tasked with solving this mess is a young noble, and his worried best friend insists he is still in dire need of a new personal guard. Especially since the roads are unsafe for travelers lately, if those travelers are cattle anyway. Okay.
Do you want to come with me, or what? If so, spit it out, kid. No. Fine. There's nothing this greatsword can't cleave through by itself. Won't need much help. They always like that in Keep?
Depends on who's in the room. Silent aura?
Nah, I see how it is. You do? Yeah, of course I do. You're like a dragon. You barely know me, so it's obvious that you're reserved as to not expose any weak spots. But sometimes you gotta find the fine line between being reserved and being a tad too edgy. That. Can you stop psychoanalyzing me? Yes.
No.
Great. Not like you're right with any of your assumptions.
You could always enlighten us.
I'll pass, but I wouldn't mind another drink.
Same as always?
Yes, something. You know, something for my aura.
Gotcha. It's on the house this time. It's always on the house. I don't think I've ever charged for a drink. Which one did we give him last time? I'm going to do Silent Owl this time. Again. So we've never given him Silent Owl. Oh. Let's make it with a different ingredient if we can. Not that. Not that. Can we make it with anything like this? No. Yes? Sort of? So we have to do like extra. That does nothing. The first one does nothing, so we need to add 3 lots of strength because there was a negative to strength with that ingredient. And then 2 lots of intelligence, and then it should be done. Yeah, that works. Looks cool too. Pet Small Dino? Hi, Andu. Look at those sparkly eyes. Andu is beautiful. Never challenges bounce your most expensive drink, please.
Shit.
Here's my most expensive drink. Clean water. You're welcome. Very sparkly. I wish there were a few more animations for him. You can also feed him alcohol. Or any sort of drink. Can you feed him these? No. Worth a try. Any of these mushrooms interactable? Anything else in the background? Doesn't look like it. Give a wrong drink to an adventurer? Oh no! I got an achievement for giving a wrong drink. Fuck. No. What time is it? Oh no. I fucked up. Well, getting convinced Innkeeper is some kind of fae and is getting something other than money from these interactions. I'm pretty sure we are as well, Millenor. We seem to be some kind of ageless being. Maybe godly? Who knows? Fucked up. But didn't they just ask for something for intelligence? Or did I not pay attention? Go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. I can only go back to this previous save. Damn it. It was free. You're right. You're right.
If I could return drinks, I would. I thought you had this figured out already.
We all have bad days sometimes. Alright, moving on. What about you, Kellen? I'd like to know more about that. The chasmscape. That's the path to Dyria. I mean, I haven't been there yet. Me neither, actually. Really? Do you think I'd never leave this tavern? Do you have any special insights that might be useful? Not so much about the situation in Dyria itself, but bits and bobs I picked up over the last days. Enlighten me. As you might have read, travel to Dyria has become a bit of a hazard. Collapsing bridges, disappearing animals, nervous diplomats. Sounds like a haven for bandits. Among other things. Either way, I'll get that blue blood to Dyria. Of course. How about a drink to aid with the undertaking? I thought you'd never ask. Any wishes? I mean, this could go either way. Depends on what truly is going down in Dyria. Timing might be important. Being swift and smart about it. Evasion, that's what you call it. Might have a good infusion for that. The feather of a golden loon. A what? No, a rare waterfowl. Legend has it the wind still resides in its feathers, which is why they lend you its speed. Nah, intriguing. Suppose it'd be great for evasion if you had added something for the brains to it. Though I'll be dealing with a diplomat, so a little additional charisma to get me on his good side wouldn't hurt either. Definitely doable. Alternatively, to be prepped for every possible situation, something to up my defenses wouldn't be too bad. How do you feel about traveling under the blessing of the dragons? Not all ears. With a little citron, your weapon strikes will be blessed, great against any bandits or bridges. That sounds like something my Baba would have chosen. Not that she would have needed it. If the situation really is that dangerous, something that'd give me more protection would fit. If it comes with enough strength to strike back, that is. But being able to evade the threat by being smart and fast might be better. You know what, Innkeeper? I'll leave the choice to you. You should know what you're doing. Well, I just got this drink wrong for the first time ever, so let me think about it. Shit, okay. Right, this is a complicated order. And I can't believe I got the drink wrong. So this is citron, and then there's something else. Do we go charisma, intelligence, or strength, defense? I think we go strength, defense. I don't know that she's very charismatic. You know, she's a big old beast slayer. Chaotic good character. So Let's find steel tonic. Could be good. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we had one of these. And then 1 strength. A lot of defense. And one of these. Steel tonic. Right? May the dragons guide your way. May they.
Oh, where are you headed? Daria. Some diplomat clown is in need of aid. Needs some escort of sorts. Hey, innkeeper. Is this the escort quest you've been offering?
Yep.
Boggin' crap. I've been meaning to take that one to earn a little bit of coin on the side.
Back dry my hair is such a chore. Welcome back, Mel. That is a nice shower otherwise.
Well, I've already committed to it. What if I tell you that I won the quest? Well, you ain't getting it. Simple. Could you stop me? Do you want to try? I'd love you to. Just go together. Who asked ye? Exactly. Your conversation is giving me a headache. The solution is as easy as it is efficient. Together, one takes on the big bats, the other the small ones. Either way, you're better prepared for a fight. Your defense will be better. Listen, I'm looking to buy some materials for an important project. Material cost exploded ever since the stars fell. I wouldn't mind the side gig. You look sturdy, like you could take a few blows, so... Sure. Let's do it. Let's meet tonight at the crossroad to Themes, or Themis. We'll leave from there. Great. I'll head to my room to start packing. And to take a nap.
Those are effective after all, huh?
No, shush. You're a brooding fella, aren't you? This is just who I am. Now you've met fellas like ye before. You're all the same. Often you've got the truest hearts of gold. Can we skip the sincerity? My headache is bad enough. Aye, innkeeper.
Yeah?
Kyle keeps talking about fireworks. He's still oblivious about what actually happened. Luck's with the fools, they say.
For many, it'd be easier if it had just been fireworks.
He keeps blabbering about that.
Oh?
Have you opened it yet?
No.
Dreading what might be inside.
I mean, I care, and we've had plenty of time to open this fucking letter, but the main character hasn't. The innkeeper. Didn't have the time yet.
Suddenly your lines don't sound so empty anymore.
Don't think too hard about it. So many characters. Think about what? Nothing. Of course not. I didn't mean to pry or anything, even though I'm very curious by nature.
Good for you.
I would agree. That and wanderlust is the reason why I decided to come here. To the tavern, to Zenith, to adventure. Thank you. I've come to inquire whether someone has already embarked on the quest to escort my dear friend to Daria. Very much so.
She's sitting right here.
Where?
Oh, how rude of me, of course. Hello, brave adventurer.
3 is enough.
Hello, brave Rhea. You are the one who's going to escort my dear friend.
Nah,
Along with Kellen.
that one.
Oh, Kellen, phenomenal. I'm beyond thrilled to learn that my dear friend is going to be in such capable hands. Though, I've been wondering,
Mark, spill it out.
could I perhaps join? It's totally alright if not, but this diplomat is very dear to me, and it feels like my duty to aid him.
Can you even fight?
Well, I can talk, very well in fact. I can fight with my words.
Well, that beats the other two. They can't do that.
The wolf would hate it. So sure thing. Come along, lad. I'll show you some tricks. We leave at midnight.
Really? How exciting.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, how the turntables.
I say that line.
Me going on a very dangerous and important quest instead of merely reading about it.
Seems like you're on the right path for your hero's journey.
Indeed, all the stories I'll have to tell when I return, innkeeper.
I can't wait.
Farewell. See you soon. Goodbye.
Actually really like Archie. I enjoy doing the poncy kind of upper class British voice. It's very fun for me. See you soon. I hope their quest goes well and they don't run into anything unexpected. Very fancy, yes. What's on your mind?
Are there any open quests left?
There is one, but it involves social wait, hold on. No, there's two. Don't lie. There's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, wait, actually. Have I given this to somebody? I don't know. What one are we talking about? It involves social conflict. Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Quest taken.
Taking this.
Isn't it a bit too soon to go on another quest?
Drink water.
Mel, thank you for the water. Oh, I'm getting a little bit hungry now. It's maybe too late to eat though, right? Grab a snack? I could grab a snack. Eating has a time limit? No, I guess not. And I did buy some donuts. Hold on. I got a donut. It's delicious. And I stretched while I was grabbing it. It's just a little ring donut. Share, please. Okay. Yeah, donuts chat. He's been holding out on us. Get him! Take his donuts! The ring donut with some kind of like simple icing on it. I think it's white chocolate icing with like little like caramel chunks on top, but then inside of the ring it has caramel sauce too. Taxman coming. Oh no. When were you going to inform us about the donuts, Father? There's only two. So there's one for me, and you guys can have the other one, which is white chocolate and milk chocolate. Was it white chocolate, dark chocolate? I don't know. It's something like that. Mmm. Delicious. What's everyone's honest opinion on games like this, by the way? They're enjoyable. While I snack on my donut, I'll ask a question. Love visual novels? This Twitch channel is quite known for them. But I've never really asked if people actually enjoy them, you know? I guess I just kind of assumed voice acting, visual novel, kind of combine my talents with the right kind of game. And it should appeal to people. But I don't think I've ever actually asked if people enjoy it. You like it too? Usually draw when I watch streams. Games like these mean I don't have to look up at the screen to know what's going on. I think that's true. This is kind of like a lurker's paradise, right? Also a gambler's paradise. Currently working on my own little visual novel project. No way, White Lily. That's awesome. Tell me more. I want to know all about it. More like gamble hell. That was a very sugary donut. Very sugary. Isn't it a bit too soon to go on another quest? He's just gone back. At least have a long rest. Replenish some resources. He's a rogue. He doesn't need a long rest. Just short rests. That's all.
Good.
I mean, if you say so.
He paid you with a story today, so get me one of those quest drinks.
At least I didn't fail on a quest drink. I just failed on a normal drink.
Something with a little more violence.
I don't think I'll be doing that. Hiya, Innkeeper. I don't really remember Fable's voice, but I think it's just my voice, but higher. Hiya, Fable. Hiya, Mal.
Yeah. Never mind.
Would you like a drink? Actually, I'm here for a quest. Archie told me there was still one left, and I wanted to ask if I could take it. Oh, you two teaming up would be very good. Good question, Fable. Oh no. You gonna share, Aura? I see it's on me to answer it. Aura is thinking about taking the quest. Who's Aura? John. Malachite. That guy. Oh, nice name. He likes it.
Thank you.
but if you're already taking it, I guess I'm too late. I hope you have fun. Why don't you two go together? Together? Is that allowed? Of course. It's weird that... Like, who would say, nah, Fable, you just take it and go alone, or Aura, nah, you just take it and go alone. Send them together. Nothing big, just a short little project with an artsy friend of mine. It's a little fan tribute project with cafe waiter elements. It is about our favorite band working part-time towards their dream. Aw, that's really sweet. I hope that your favorite band gets to see it one day. Of course, teamwork is the adventuring world's bread and butter. Most heroic deeds are not done alone. Life would be very lonely that way. It would be, yes. So you should go on this quest together. Combine your individual strengths to solve any problems better than you ever could alone. And you would get to know each other better in the process. It's a win-win. Aura, what do you think? Would you be okay with that?
I guess. Would you?
I think so. It sounds fun.
Cool.
It's settled then. You'll go together. If I can ask, what exactly is the quest about? Archie only mentioned there was one. It's simple. Baya is worried because the Banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon and the Mary Morgan of the Ashen Grove aren't speaking to each other. She fears the end of their relationship would also mean the end of her friendship with them. Baya is friends with the Mary Morgan? Best friends. So we need to talk to the Mary Morgan.
The Banshee. What an opportunity. I always wanted to come face to face with the embodiment of sorrow.
Don't you think that's scary?
No. You know what's scary? Failing relationships.
It's true.
Social fights are the most dangerous kind.
I find them less scary than wrathful spirits. Seems like together, your fears will cancel each other out.
I don't know enough about math to dispute that.
Speaking of math, Vish, how do you two want to approach this?
This is not an easy task, so we must be smart about it. Do you still have any of those Fey crystals? The ones that make you fade into the shadows entirely?
Sure do.
Good. I suggest you mix those with a hefty serving of intelligence.
Word
What?
of our community's acclaim spreads.
Silver Alien 10. Welcome in, raid us. Thanks so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. What are you up to today?
Take a deep breath, drink water.
Hunt Showdown. Of course. Kiwina. Kiwina? Kiwi. Hello. It's nice to meet you. How was the Colorado mountains today? You know what? I'm not following. I will do that. I will click that button. Thank you, Mel. Posture check and a stretch. All right. I'll look after myself. Oh. Thank you again for sending your raid, your community, I guess, this way, turning them into raiders. It's wonderful to have you all here. If anybody needs to raid and run, please do look after yourself. Asham Blackthorn. Perhaps this was also your doing in part. How you doing, Asha? I assume you were also playing Hunt Showdown. Maybe you weren't. What the hell do I know? But any raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do look after yourselves. Get some food, get some water, go to bed if it is late for you. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to stay. Yeah, I just got here. I'm doing fine. Just got home. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Just a coincidence. Thank you for giving Ashhelm a blackthorn? That doesn't make sense. Giving Ashhelm a shout out as well. All good eggs give follows. It's free. It's free to follow. And you know what? You can even get a subscription for, what is it, 25% less than usual. Wow, what a steal. You're welcome for the extra blackthorn. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, if you've raided him from Silver Aliens, and it's your first time here, I'm Batsy. It's nice to meet you. I do play Hunt Showdown occasionally, but sometimes I'll play something visual novel-like, which is sort of like this. And I flex my VO muscles as best I can. Sometimes it works out okay, usually it's a disaster. I mean, today it took me 45 minutes to actually start the game, so, you know, is what it is. We've not even finished a single day in game yet, and I'll probably end the stream when we do. But it happens. If that sounds like your kind of vibe, yeah, we play games often. Alright, back to it then. This is Tavern Talk as well, by the way. We are the tavern keeper of a fantasy world. We're giving out quests, collecting rumors, making friends, and serving drinks. It's cute. You'll see what I mean. Okay, Aura, what are you talking about?
Then we can turn invisible and come up with a clever ruse to make them fall for each other again, without them ever knowing it was us.
Do you just want to avoid social interaction?
Maybe. Or maybe I just remember how well being invisible served me last time.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I feel like they should talk about their feelings.
What if their feelings are that they never want to talk to each other ever again?
Then they should talk about that too.
That's not the point of the quest.
I think it is. We should face the problem head on instead of trying to find a way to avoid it. I think I could do with another round of charisma for this one. And maybe, Innkeeper, Clay mentioned you have Thunder Sage? That would help us inspire other people, right?
Correct. I'll admit it works a little differently for everyone, but I have no doubt you'll figure it out. Speaking of Clay, he wanted me to tell you that he and Tia will be back in time for the barbecue.
Really? That's amazing. Aura, you should come too. We're having a barbecue at the werewolf settlement on the 31st. It'll be great fun, I think.
Does this game go on until the 31st? Isn't it the 10th now?
So,
Oh, all right.
I have to get back to Rufus at some point. He'll need his wool cut.
Speaking of Rufus, if you're here, Fable, where's the sheepfish?
Melina picked him up. She said she'd bring him home, so he has to spend less time alone.
Great.
Was that wrong? I told her exactly what kind of food to give him in case he gets hungry while they wait for you.
No, it's fine. He likes her. They're a good match. Anyway, we should hurry, so you don't miss your barbecue.
You're right. Innkeeper, can you help us pick the right approach? Either invisible and intelligent, or charismatic and inspiring. I trust your expertise.
Let me think about it. We're going for charisma. Absolutely. These two loverbirds just gotta talk about their problems, right? So we need to riz them up. I don't remember which one is a strength infusion. Wait, did they ask for something specifically? Was it this? Shit. What one was it? I think it was maybe this? I don't have a transcript, do I? I forgot. Oh no, there's a lock. Okay. What did she ask for? Thunder Sage. Which one is Thunder Sage? This one is Thunder Sage. Okay. Right, I actually have to pay attention now as to which infusion is which, because some of them give the same bonus. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, so... Charisma 3. That's all we need. Peak Sunrise? Could work? Oh no, Peak Sunrise is intelligence. Sunny Breeze? Yeah, let's do Sunny Breeze. Shall we? That seems right. Then we just put a bunch of this in. And 1 defense? Oh, or swiftness? Yeah. I hope this is right. I think a direct approach is the better choice. After all, honest communication is important, right?
Would you say so?
Very much so. And you?
I think honesty is the best approach to any situation, including this one.
Agreed.
I think the only question left is, where should we start?
The Ashen Grove is closer.
And you already know where to find the Mary Morgan.
You do?
Wait, I do? Oh, Fable does.
Yes, I encountered her before.
So she'll remember you. Useful.
I hope not. Last time she tried to drown me.
Oh, I see.
It was pretty embarrassing.
I know the way to the Banshee too. It might be smarter to start with the one further away. Work backwards and all.
That makes sense. Let's do that.
Good. But we should prepare first. The journey to Boreas won't be easy.
You're right. We should leave tomorrow morning.
We should.
Wonderful. Glad to know that you'll actually rest between quests, Aura.
If I must.
You went on a quest with Melly, right? How was it?
Fine. Reminded me of my parents.
Are they well?
They're dead.
Ah,
Burnt to death.
He loves talking about it, doesn't he?
I'm sorry. That's horrible.
That's life.
It shouldn't be. How old were you when you lost them?
7.
Oh, wow. That must have been really scary.
It was fine.
He's crying a little bit.
It doesn't sound fine. When I was 7, I ran into a vine-spiked boar while searching for friendly rocks. It chased me through the forest for almost an entire hour. First, I thought I was going to die. Then I was sure I was never going to step foot outside again.
But when they found me crying, my family hugged me so tightly they dried up all my tears. And when I sat in my room frozen in fear, we danced and played board games until I forgot I was even scared. I can't imagine not having that.
I can. It was.
Please don't say fine.
Scary. Really scary. I waited at home by myself for 2 whole days. I thought the shadows were going to eat me at some point. And when I finally was brave enough to leave, it was too late.
You know it wasn't your fault, right?
I know I never want to feel that scared again. But it's fine, because I fixed it.
Fixed it? How?
By taking revenge on the bastard who caused their death.
A popular approach these days. Did that make you feel any better?
Yeah, sure. It was just a natural part of my journey, following the path of darkness. It is my destiny.
Misery is nobody's destiny. He's right. You shouldn't confine yourself to sadness just because it's what you're used to. Besides, the innkeeper always says you can choose your own destiny. And I decided our destiny is to bring these 2 lovebirds back together. At least for now.
I think I need to go. Prepare for our treacherous journey ahead.
You should let Melina know you're leaving. She'll be worried senseless otherwise. Let her know you'll be back.
I might not be.
Don't be like your parents. Oh, wow. Way to punch him in the gut. Jesus. Wow. That was mean.
Whatever. Time to go.
I don't know that I like that. Don't be like your parents? I mean, that's one way to make him definitely come back safe and sound. Fuck. Oh! He's blowing bubbles. And yawning. Aw. Do you think I should go after them? I think sometimes we need a bit of time to feel our feelings by ourselves, before we feel comfortable enough feeling them in front of other people. That's a no, right? Give him a moment. We'll have plenty of time to be there for him when you're trying to play matchmaker for the undead. Right. We have to do that. Which is fine. I'll be fine. Mary Morgan probably doesn't even remember me. And if she does, I can just run. Or hide. Or cry. No matter what, you won't be alone. I can't tell Aura how afraid I am. It'll be so embarrassing. If you want to be there for him, you should also let him know when you're scared. It's only fair. I don't want to burden them with my problems. Being a burden every once in a while is part of the wonderful experience of being loved. Your friends appreciate it when you trust them enough to let them help you. Because when you care for people, you're willing to put in a little work to make them smile. But you already know all this, don't you? I do, but it's just so much harder to keep in mind when it comes to myself. I know that you've been doing very well, Fable. Thank you, Innkeeper. It's all thanks to you. That isn't true. I've been trying to help you the best I can, but you're the one who actually has to change. And I'm proud of how far you've come. Let's call it teamwork then. Let's. Anytime.
Can I stay for a little longer? I think I need a bit more time before I can face my fears.
Always, Fable.
Thank you.
Cute. I like Fable. She's easy on the voice. Ah, Callum. Guess it's midnight. Morning. It's not morning. Did I sleep that long? No, it's still the same day. That makes more sense. Not morning, Elfie.
Not morning.
I kind of like that. Not morning. Hello. How did you sleep? Soundly. Feels like I haven't slept so well in ages.
Archie said you're going on a quest.
Yeah. Ray and I'll be escorting some rich dickhead to Daria. Be a little nicer, please. He's Archie's friend. Sorry. We'll be escorting some rich idiot to Daria.
He's Archie's friend? I see. That's why he was so excited.
'Cause his friend's leaving. Must really be craving some peace and quiet.
Oh, no. He's excited because they get to travel together.
What?
He said he's coming along.
Since when? Rhea invited him. Great. Is it too late to back out? Yes, don't be a coward is a really strong choice. And it's not. I don't want her to back out because I don't think Rhea and Archie will do well on their own. But simultaneously, I don't want to call Kaelin a coward. So either we have to insult her to ensure that she does go, or we chance it and say, no, would you like to, and hope that she says, nah, I'll go anyway. Why so rude? I don't know. You know what? I'm safe scumming this. Because I don't want to be rude, but I want her to go. Where do I go from, I guess? Save here? And I'll say, no, would you like to? I guess. Then feel free. Rhea's gonna eat that kid alive. And I'm a woman of my word. If you want me to tell you that you have to do this, I'm afraid you'll have to make that decision yourself. Fine, I'll go. Okay, good. Okay. That's the appropriate response. Then I'll need another drink. That'd be rather difficult. I already gave you a drink tailored to your quest, and my boosts shouldn't be mixed so irresponsibly right before an adventure. So I'm just supposed to deal with this headache by myself? Yes. Very helpful, thank you. You're welcome.
Do you think something exciting will happen on your quest?
We'll see.
Got a good feeling about it.
You reckon I'm gonna slay another guardian?
Maybe. That would be intense, right? What kind would you like to fight this time?
Not sure. I feel like I already met the one I was looking for. What could be a greater fight than slaying a wyvern chimera?
You're right. I think that means it's time to befriend the Realm Keepers now.
Wouldn't that be something? Which one would you like to meet the most? Gaia. Can't think of a greater honor than that. You? Gaia as well, but I feel like I should pick someone else, for balance. Cassiopeia, maybe? I'd love to ask her how she's doing right now. Maybe give her a hug. You'd be the type to give a dragon a hug. What does that mean? That you're very lovely, I think. Something like that. So, fellow dragon enjoyer, who would you pick? No repeats. Oh, the first dragon in the origin of everything? What? The great spirit dragon? Leviathan, the serpent of the primordial sea? Who would I like to meet? I'm leaning towards Leviathan, because that would be sick. Serpent dragon of the sea? Yeah. Why? You like snakes? I do. I always enjoy elemental magic, and swimming, and chaos. What was that last one? Swimming. Right. I suspect your quest will have its merits, even if you don't meet any of the Realm Keepers. That's true. I bet you and Rhea will have a lot to talk about, and you can teach Archie more about adventuring. Nah, I'm not so sure about that. You're a great teacher. I've learned so much from you already, just by being your friend. Like how to say what I really mean. I'm still working on it, obviously, but I feel so much better when I'm being honest about what I want. You've been getting a lot better at it. Thank you. And Melly loves practicing with you too. She says she wants to ask Rhea to build her a great sword of her own. So a regular-sized dagger? Teaching someone to hold a sword is one thing. Guts and bravery are something else. Not sure I can teach Archie something I'm still practicing myself. You can always practice together. Yeah. Speaking of practice, you're going on a quest too, Elfie? I am. Aura and I are going to fix the Banshee and the Mary Morgan's relationship. Is that Sneaky Twister's new name? Or is that's oh yeah, is that Sneaky Twister's new name? Yep, that makes sense. It is. Ain't you scared of the Mary Morgan? Only a little. Okay, maybe a lottle. Good word. Do you think she's going to drown me? Or do you think the Banshee will? Maybe they'll reunite through the teamwork of drowning me. Probably not. I think you'll probably find some wacky as-heck solution that no person in the history of Dragonkind would have ever thought of. Like being kind or whatever. I'd like that. And if all else fails, you've always got an insane air echo by your side to pull you out of the water, if you can swim. I don't know why I said water. Water. What accent is that? Water. He's sane. Is he? Well, mostly I think he's sad. And sadness can make people feel a lot of intense things. He's turning American. I guess she is a little American. Like fear or anger or nothing at all. Anything that isn't sadness. It's easy to lose yourself in that. There's always a way out, if you're looking. Mm-hmm. You taking that sheepfish thing along? Maybe. I think he might let him stay with Melina, so she isn't so alone. Or so he isn't at risk of losing him. Probably both. Not a bad idea. Would hate for her to be all alone while you two go chasing ghosts. Maybe we can send Grace over to check up on her. Grace? Ah, Grace Hex. Sister of Hexagon Hex. Okay. Or Hex? You know, if I just clicked one more. No. Yes, if you're going with whatever the Drake's his name is, you'll finally be able to ask him about his cheesecake recipe. Cheesecake recipe?
Melina mentioned he has a good one. Thought maybe he could show me how to make it.
That sounds like a great idea. Ask him. You can use my kitchen if you want to.
Really? That would be amazing. I'll ask him. Maybe.
Andu will be waiting for you. Oh yeah, we gotta feed the dragons. On a completely different note, Kellen, what happened to those undead snails you wanted to check in on? Well, they're slow, ain't they? Still got a little time to stick around. So you'd say you like it here? It's not too bad there, or here. Thought maybe I'd even bring my cousin a souvenir. Hands off my trinkets. Ain't that air Echo. I'll get her something from the market, or the elf settlement. You're being really rude to Catelyn at the minute. And maybe I'll bring you something back from her farm, Elfie. You mentioned you'd love to try planting some ghost berries. Either way, I'll stop by sooner or later. Don't want to risk her turning into a werewolf and moving house. Huh. But seriously, if any more of my family members turn into dragon-forsaken werewolves, I'll be joining the Van Helsings. Still don't know if they kill werewolves. Don't care.
Do you think I could come with you? When you go, I mean. I could gather the ghost berries myself, and I know a lot about snails.
Yeah, sure. Should go. And the snails would love you. Have to agree. You'd probably make a chaotic mess, but...
A fun chaotic mess.
Yeah. Seems like you guys did end up forming a party after all. Shut up.
Okay. Anyway, it's late. I think I should go back to the settlement and catch some rest. Kellen, do you want to come with? We can stop by the werewolf settlement and say hi to Mr. Dragon.
That was the name I was thinking of, Dragon.
Or bye.
Ain't sure I got any tips for you in return, but I can listen to you worrying.
Yeah, you're good at that. Do you want to come too, Innkeeper?
I'm afraid Andu doesn't do well in civilization, or alone, especially not alone. But I'll be eagerly awaiting your stories.
We'll return with plenty.
I'm counting on it. Good night, Kellen. Good night, Fable. Night.
Good night.
Not morning. That's the day! There's no chance I finish another day. So I should just end it there. Tempestus, hello! Interlude. Interlude? Corey, also hello. If not seen this new model before, it's very sexy. Thank you. Yes, I mean, this is Banterista. He only comes out when we're playing a visual novel style game where we're serving drinks to people. Tavern Talk is one of those games, but also Coffee Talk 1 and 2, Coffee Talk 3 that will be coming out soon, and eventually, whenever I get around to it, I'll also play Valhalla as well. It's my favorite streamer. You're very sweet, Tempestus. I'm just happy to see you guys. Well, I will save. I'll save over this one. And we'll just have a little look-see. Because it says interlude, so maybe this will just be like a quick thing. Who knows? 13th of the Astral Moon. Welcome to Tavern Talk, by the way, you two. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. It is nighttime already. Monster Prom. Well, well, well. The crossovers never seem to end. I actually found out about this crossover literally today. And I was wondering which characters would appear. That's very cute. Very cute indeed. Okay. I think... Is it Polly? Her name Polly? I don't remember. We'll find out soon. I think she's like a California girl. And then... There's the werewolf. Shit. But at the same time, I don't think I have time. I don't have time. Scott. Yes, Scott is his name. I should play the Monster Prom games. Should I?
Phew. I knew we took the right path. Who said we can't road trip all by ourselves?
Oh, right. Yeah, because they had a road tripping game where these two are like the main people. That would make sense. Liam did, I think. He's a big dumb himbo. I think that was perhaps a rhetorical question. Well, dude, didn't see you there. What's up? So we're kind of giving him the... Or maybe he should be like Southern. Ooh, that'd be hot. What's no, that doesn't work. He's a big jock. He's got to be a big himbo. The sky, last time I checked. It better be. I'd be very confusing otherwise. Very true.
Is this your crib?
It is indeed. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? It was Polly. Of course, Polly Geist.
Polly Geist and the goodest of boys, Scott Howe. And together we are the Prank Masters.
With a Z, whoa. Pleasure to meet you. I'm your humble innkeeper. Item. What drinks do you serve?
Oof, yeah, we're in desperate need of some booze.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't serve booze.
What? Why?
The age rating system is quite harsh on such things, and I've got to keep the place open somehow.
I feel you. We've all got some burdens to carry. What else have you got?
Magical beverages that can enhance your abilities. It's even rumored they might influence your fate. Wow, that's so cool, dude. I can influence up for fate. A fate-fluencer.
That would go so hard on Momentgram.
It goes pretty hard here as well. Bet. We should for sure play more Monster Prom and Co. I'm up for it. But if we were to ever play Monster Prom, I'm not doing that alone. In fact, I don't think I personally own any of the Monster Prom games. But I would for sure buy them. We would need to get... Well, you'll join Mel. 2 other people. At most. And then we're gonna go on dates and stuff. You're so good at all these voices, almost like you're a voice actor or something. Hephaestus. You're very kind. I think, at most, my California girl accent could do with some work. Or rather, at least, not at most.
Innkeep, please influence our fate before I get bored. I'm feeling incredibly depleted from this weird AF trip.
Sounds like you're in dire need of some stamina. Though I think you could use something a bit stronger than usual.
Dope. Give me your strongest potion.
Polly. Only the strongest adventurers can handle my most powerful potions. Technically, never mind. On a date, I'm in. Sounds good. I'll need to pick up the monster game. Monster Prom? Monster Road Trip? Monster Camp? I'll buy them all. I'll get them all. they're all worth it. Technically, never mind. What are we making? Oh. Strongest? Yeah, that makes sense. Strongest potion. Are they making a fourth one as well? I feel like they are. Southern Brawler? That would probably do the trick, right? Andu, our beloved. Here you go, Andu. Blup, 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 blup. Get some of that good red juice for our good red boy. Well, purple boy. I said I was going to go to bed. But then they pulled out the Monster Prom characters, and I just gotta. A funky drink for a funky gal.
Let's see. Whoa, this is so good. Very good. So good I don't even miss the booze. Well, maybe a little bit.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I tried this, Scott.
Oh yeah, he's a werewolf. Maybe you should have, like, more werewolf type stuff going on.
That tickles just like pickle juice.
So, Scott Howell, would you like a drink as well?
Nah. But you could tell us where we are and what cool things we can check out around here.
You're in Zenith, in the Republic of Fezoa. Are you lost? Fezoa?
Nope, at least not as long as we're having a blast.
You do seem slightly out of this world, though.
Oh.
Or rather, ooh.
Maybe you're onto something, potion seller.
I'm making potion seller jokes. I'm not.
You know, we were road tripping, supposed to be the trip of our lives, when something weird happened.
We were about to take the next turn at a crossroads, and then whoosh! A portal opened up, and I couldn't hit the brakes in time.
Yeah, we drove straight through and ended up on a gravel road. Everything seemed different and dated. So dated.
Dated?
Duh. I've seen and done plenty of weird stuff, but this is different kind of weird.
So weird. No cars, only carriages and stuff.
That himbo-esque voice you were giving Scott reminds me of Clay. Was it? It was Clay. I did give Clay the same himbo voice. You're right. It is exactly Clay. But a himbo's gonna himbo, right? Cars?
Yeah.
What are cars?
Those things that go vroom.
I'm afraid I've got no clue what you're talking about.
I don't think cars exist here, Scott. Now it makes sense that my phone has no signal either.
What makes sense?
We landed in the past.
Oh, okay. Well, right, sure.
Whoa, does that mean we time traveled?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I doubt time travel is possible. It sounds more like you participated in inter-universal travel, which is rare but happens occasionally.
Wait. So what you're saying is we are super special and lucky to have participated in such an event?
Likely. Thought all himbo sounded like Chris Pratt. Huh. Yeah, I guess. Maybe. Chris Pratt.
Dope. This is a sign, Scott. The universe sent us here to wreak havoc.
Ow! The prank masters will strike again. Soon. After a nap. Can we take a nap, Polly?
Good idea. Hey, funky magic mystery pal. you better get to writing that tour guide.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Do you have a room for us?
Of course. I've got a room upstairs. Just ignore the scratching sounds and leaking water by the iron door.
Don't worry, we've seen worse than that. We got plenty of experience with sea monsters. Always hyped up to meet more. See you in a bit, Incabe. Come on, Scott, let's hit the sheets.
Those two seem like good friends. Maybe I should add some do not enter signs. Oh? Okay. Well, that was fun. But maybe I save it here. Because a new day has started. This is dawn. Oh, yeah, this is Baya. This is Baya. Have you not seen Baya? She's a swamp creature. She's cute. We gave her like a ghostly voice. Hello. Even though Polly is a ghost, and we didn't give her a ghostly voice. It doesn't matter. Archaeologists would call them roommates. I mean, yeah. Hello, Harry. Welcome in. Hello, Zeros. Welcome in. I hope you're both doing well. We are just going to end the stream here because, well, actually, I'll save this one. We've been streaming for 3 hours, and we've only done one day, one interlude. And I can't stream for another 3 hours to do another day in this game, I'm afraid. So, we'll need to come back to it again. We're still not in Act 3, which is big sad. But I am still enjoying the game. And I should play it more often again. Oh, I'm late. You're never late, Harry. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Marauder Gaming, guide the raid. Thank you, Harry. Let's check out Marauder Gaming. Shall we, everybody? See you later, Bance. See you later, Corey. I'll miss you. Oh, I'll miss all of you as well. Thank you for stream, Father. You are welcome, my lily. When are you going to become a shark VTuber? That needs to happen. Thanks for stream. Vixen, hello. Bye, Bad Dad. Farewell. We're just going to go check out this person that Harry has suggested, Marauder Gaming. They are currently playing Minecraft. Ah, I see Jono in chat. And a few other people that I don't know quite yet. Forest Fairy Fox sounds familiar. Alright. Or is a friend of John? Gotcha. You know everybody, don't you, Harry? Look forward to your embracement of your inner shark. Yes, I have to do that audition, don't I? The Shark Gods. Oh well, never mind. We'll get to it eventually. Alright, let's do the thing. /raid. And then Marauder Gaming. It looks like... Oh, they've only got 36 followers. Well, we can go help out. Enjoying some Minecraft. Yeah, I guess they've just started out with streaming. I don't know. 50 follower goal though. Yeah, could definitely help. Send a few over that way. Okay, next stream for me will be Thursday, everybody. Thursday I'll play some Yes, Your Grace. And don't miss out, we've got new emotes on the way. They'll be unveiled then with Yes, Your Grace. It'll be a fun time, so come hang out. Subscribe so you can use them. Especially now that it's September, eh? It'll be worth it. Everyone's going to have a great time. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. With any luck. Have a wonderful evening. Look after yourselves. Ta-ta for now.